All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, we're coming to you live from the Black Archives Safer at Home series. My name is Timothy Barber. I am the executive director. These virtual field trips that we're going to do over these series of dealing with the COVID-19, encouraging people to stay home as much as possible. We just want to bring what the Black Archives do to the forefront. And we're going to get started. I hope you really enjoy, and everybody can see the screen behind me. We're going to talk a little bit, first of all, about historic Overtown. The picture that you see behind me, this is a scene from 1915, a scene from Overtown in 1915. If you can see closely, you can see the streetscape. But one thing that's really interesting about this 1915 photo, if you look at the roof line, you can see the roof line of the Lyric. You see the top area. You see the front face of the Lyric on this 1915 street. What has also been interesting about this and the Lyric Theater has also been this picture that has been also exciting to me. And this is a funeral procession from 1915 that's right in front of Bethel AME Church. This right here is Bethel AME Church. And this funeral procession where they're going up what we know today as 8th Street. But the interesting thing about this 1915 photo is, again, you can see the Lyric Theater right here towering above everyone. And there you have it. The historic Lyric Theater in 1915, the original theater that exists. Now, the theater played a very important role when it comes to Overtown and the success of what we know now as Overtown, but within it was Colored Town. The theater offered jobs and employment in the cultural advancement. In such jobs as a theater projectionist, as you see this faded picture here just a little bit. Here's another projectionist that worked inside of the Lyric Theater. This is around 1914, 1915, these pictures, where the Lyric Theater was a silent movie house. We want to go forward and talk back about the Reno Bar and how the Reno Bar how close the Reno Bar was right next door to the theater. And that's where a lot of the confusion comes in when people talk about the Lyric Theater and who performed at the Lyric Theater. These bars and these clubs were so close. And I'm going to show you the next picture, which shows not only the Lyric Theater, but it also shows the Reno Bar right next to it. And right next to the Reno Bar was the Rockland Palace, where a lot of performers performed at. So these performers will perform so close in the vicinity of the Lyric Theater that everybody began to say, oh, it was the Lyric Theater, Lyric Theater, Lyric Theater. But also the Rockland Palace was a very famous club, which we'll talk about probably on one of our virtual tours. I wanted to show you how the Rockland Palace existed right next to the Lyric Theater. This is an old historic photo around about the 1940s, 1950s with the Rockland Palace. If you want to support us in any way, I know it's hard at this point, but you can support us through membership. You can support us through donations. We are a not-for-profit organization, and we're still trying to stay afloat during these desperate times. So if you do have an opportunity to support us, please, financially, you can. If you can at this time, we hope that when we come out of this, you will come visit us on a regular basis, and you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Virtual field trips with the Black Archives. Stay at home safe series. Take care.